Hi, so this is a rant. Now, sorry if you hear the fan going. I'm not showing my face because I'm not ready for the day, but I feel like something still needed to be said. So I was watching a YouTube video, and it was like r/fat logic or whatever. And personally, I thought I had a few words to say about it. Not necessarily on the video, more so on the comments. One comment was about Lizzo. Personally, I think Lizzo is fine. I do not know Lizzo's story. I don't even really listen to a ton of her music. I probably listen to a few songs. She looks to be overweight, but it's not my opinion to say whether she's healthy or not, because only a doctor can tell her that. I have no idea. I did not go to medical school. Sorry. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, the comments on it were calling her, and these are quotes, whale, or just calling her huge, gigantic, you know what I mean, Godzilla. First of all, Lizzo really isn't that big. I mean, she looks to be overweight, like I said, but she's not, huge. There are people way bigger than her. And second of all, that doesn't make her a bad person. But aside from the Lizzo topic, I want to bring up the fact about fat shaming. Someone actually said that fat shaming was beneficial and it helped people. Fat shaming, that I know of, has never helped anyone. I was fat shamed, and I never helped me at all, whatsoever. In fact, it made me very depressed and wanted to kill myself. That's the only thing it ever did for me. I had people telling me I should do it, and I'm not even that overweight. I know this may be overweight for some people. I lost a lot of weight since I'll explain. I was 250 a while ago. It's been a while. 250 a year, almost a year ago. I am now down to 160, 170, which is, I'm trying to get to 150, but even 160, 170 isn't that bad for me. May I mention, because it's not, if I'm trying to get to 150, it's only 10, 20 pounds overweight, so it's not that bad. However, there are, it never helped me. I lost weight because I wanted to do it for myself, and, not do it for other people. And I get it, if you were concerned and you truly want to help someone, then that is fantastic, and you can, but fat shaming them is not the way to go. Support them, encourage them to lose weight, be positive about it, tell them that it's okay, but, just give them facts, say, hey, we're concerned about you, your weight, it looks like it's getting to be a problem. And, if they've mentioned their health issues starting to come up with you, and say, well, and then help them through it, suggest dieting things, but don't say, oh my god, you're fat, you need to lose some weight, you're disgusting. That is not the way to go. That just makes that person feel horrible, and you are not a true friend / family member if you do that. In fact, you're just a bad person. That's bullying. No one recommends bullying. If I tell someone they're ugly, oh, you're ugly, you're oh, no one, is gonna like you, or whatever, that's not encourage them to go get plastic surgery. It's not gonna encourage them to suddenly have a glow up and be pretty. So, why would fat shaming people calling them fat, or whatever you call them, overweight, using terms like whale, Godzilla, that's not going to change their weight. They're not going to one day be skinnier. They're not going to one day, what you consider to be normal. They're not going to do that, because that's not how it works. You have to be there for people and support them and show them that you love them. And if you truly love them, and you truly want them to live a healthier life, if you do not fat shame them, it's a lot of people may call me sensitive, you haven't been on the internet clearly. Yeah, I have, okay? And I'm not... It just felt like such a big issue, and I wanted to talk about it, and I know probably no one's gonna see this, but if one person does, and they struggle with the same thing I did, then hopefully this can help them. Because any people who are overweight and who are trying their best to lose weight, or they're dieting and exercising, and they feel like it's not working, I want you to know that you may not be perfect, but no one is. Keep going, because times are hard. But if you continue to persevere, push forward, I promise you the end result will be way better than you ever expected. If you just, try harder, or not even necessarily trying harder, maybe sometimes you just need a break and kind of, relax, or think over your dieting plan. Don't listen to people who call you all these mean names, because sometimes it can make things a lot more difficult. A lot. Being who you are is the best thing you can do. And you know what? In my opinion, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're one of those people who said those comments. If you're, struggling with that, I don't, if you have other issues, I don't care. You're still a person. And I may not agree with what those people had said. Some of them really do think that that's the way to go. But it's not. It really isn't. And you don't have to care about my opinion. I just would say, they are all people. And as a general message for bullying, I never understood it. Maybe it makes them feel better in some type of way. But, why? I mean, imagine a world where we were all the same. We all looked the same, we all acted the same, we all did the same stuff. We all dressed the same. We were all exactly the same. We had the exact same life. You couldn't make fun of them because they're literally you. And, that would be so boring. First of all, I'm just gonna bring that up. That'd be incredibly boring. I would get so bored. There are some horrible people in this world, but if you look past that, look at all the amazing people from all different shapes and sizes, and colors of skin, to different hair colors, to different looks, to different personalities. There are a lot of great people that did a lot of great things, and we stood behind them whenever they did it. They made an impact on the world. Some of us don't agree with the things they did. Some people may think they're the best person, some people think they're worse, but, some people changed everything. In a good way, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the ones in a bad way. But, just try to be there for people. Especially now. I mean, I know, quarantine and everything, people are getting really sad because they're isolated by themselves and stuff, but, if you see someone posting a video or, photo or sharing their emotions in general on social media, do not go and criticize them. If you don't like what they are saying, there's been many times, sometimes I have to say something, I feel so urged to say something, you know what I mean? But, if it's something you can ignore, scroll past. Or if you don't like the way they look, scroll past. Don't ignore it. Just ignore it. And if you really do need to voice your opinion, or you want to, try to keep it light. You don't have to, you don't have to bully them about it or be rude. You can just say, I disagree with you. Something like this. This is just an opinion in general. But if you disagree, then we disagree. Or if you want to share your story, share your story. Just don't go, on and on trying to make that person, feel horrible. And there's like videos on like TikTok, for example, and I'm like, oh my god, like about racism, and I'm like people agreeing with it. I'm like, and I have to comment. I'm like, wow. It's kind of, I was like, it's 2020, you know? We should all be there for each other, no matter what we look like. That was loud, sorry. But I feel like, I don't know, be you. Be who you are. Don't let anybody stop you. That's the oldest message in the book. And same thing with treat people like you want to be treated. That's it. Nobody will probably ever see this video, but if you do, continue doing you. And if you're a bully or someone who's been making fun of other people, fat shaming, I hope that maybe this changed your mind on your opinion of it. If not, that's okay. If you want to voice your opinions, I don't know if comments are going to be turned on or not. They should be. So if they are, feel free to say anything you'd like. Bye. Have a wonderful time and try to stay positive during this pandemic.